Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. And next time I'm gonna make you pick up the poem that challenges you a little more.
666 points are best points, Deputy Dong. Hail Satan! Here we do this.
Hail Satan.
Okay, there we go.
We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Rodna. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Rodna lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
No, Rodna is down to fuck, but I don't think Rodna wants to fuck in front of people.
That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour little attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy in my pussy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up.
Miss Thess, thank you so much for that follow.
Welcome to the Empire of Rod! All hail Gizmo!
Okay. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Oh, crap.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. Miss Tess, I've never played this game, so don't tell me anything, don't know anything. No. nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As part of the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day! I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, what is that smell? Oh, it's Gizmo. Oh. For the sake of the club, he's like over behind my monitor farting and impressing Monica. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Rodna. You don't have to.
Oh, it's okay, Rodna. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori more than once. Once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Everbell3, thank you so much for that follow!
Welcome to the Emperor Rod! All hail Gizmo!
Okay. Did she say something else? Damn, man.
What would you...
Wrong one.
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard for her is to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so.
Isn't she beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry. Everyone is different.
Or everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
Mm-hmm. If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Yeah, Vira, but that's not. But it was kind of her fault for chopping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Say unending. Variance. Incongruent. Uncanny. Unrequited. No. Unrestrained. Crimson. After image. Incapable. Entropy. Hawaii? I don't know what that. Contamination. Hopeless. Infallible. Okay. See, that's what you would ban me. I know what you would do, Dong. I know.
Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked into.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Okay, I'm gonna save again because these people scare me. We're gonna do that. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. You see, I'm Monica and I'm bisexual, so I want really nimble fingers when I'm fingering pussies. See, that's why I'm gonna play a piano. Because when you play the piano, your fingers get nimble. So I wanna be able to finger with the best precision ever. Oh my god, all the fingering of the pussy. Oh yeah, that's why I'm practicing piano. Oh yeah. Ah, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Oh yeah. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm just not talking about our part of the festival. That's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori after all of a sudden.
Monica! Do they usually have friends fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you wouldn't like squid? You, of all people. Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on your own event for now, okay? Dong smash. Dong smash. We would all smash Dong. And I would bend Dong over. I would fold Deputy Dong up like a lawn chair. I would fold him in half and just fuck the shit out of him. I would fold Dong up like a goddamn lawn chair. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hands in front of her face. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you won't worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I weirdly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But then the conversation was already dispensed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Loznay, what's that?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? She got her nipples pierced yesterday. Does that count? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Ooh, freed from headphones.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Rodna. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about her well-being for my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Rodna.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club.
It's like an extra light is turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's just not any different now that it's always been.
You're so funny, Rodna. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You see, my jump to conclusions, Matt? I jumped to a conclusion on it. Wasn't that the best idea you've ever heard? I jumped to conclusions, Matt. So, you should just forget about what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. It's been chilling out in Colorado. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. Yeah, the fire part of the country is not. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. And now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything,
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
but I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, something I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh? That's quite romantic.
Eh? So,
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
it's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that is all.
Ah, I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Radna, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Do you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. I think that you'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. Greg, we had one of the fires in California was literally started because of a gender reveal party. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Radna, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can actually feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
It's idiotic, Greg. It's idiotic. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling in my pussy. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Oh my god, it makes me so fucking horny. Oh, I never thought it would feel like this. I'm gonna have to change my panties. I'm so fucking wet. Oh my god. Ah.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Radna, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. They don't make fun of these giant titties. Look how big these goddamn titties are, Radna. Radna, I can't fit a bra. My tits are so huge. It's actually a problem, Radna. My titties are massive. My titties are so big. Yeah, Greg, I understand the whole marriage party thing. Her poor back. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Radna. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to suck a dick. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't know how to I don't know how to do reverse cowgirl. I don't know how to get cum out of my sheets. I really don't know how to get cum out of my sheets. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I can't come, Radna. Orgasming is so hard for me. I have all these feelings in my pussy. And all I can do with them is read and write and masturbate. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No. What's wrong? You've made me really wet. You've made me so fucking wet. Just being patient and respectful while I ride your face. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Radna. To orgasm, I have to have a tongue in my pussy, 3 fingers in my ass, and someone choking me. It's a very difficult process. I can't even make myself come like that, because choking myself while doing all these things, it's just really hard. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time I orgasm, you're always treating me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why